Hi, Beyond the Curtain. Thank you so much for having us. We're so excited to tell you about Fallen Angel.
Sara and Giles here, by the way. So we have written Fallen Angel. It is a two-hander rom-com. We've got two amazing actors, Peter Willoughby playing Zach and Emma McAllister playing Keely. And it is raw. They are singing, playing guitar and acting out the show with no other production.
Yeah, it's all acoustic, unmiked, so it's a very unique, intimate experience.
Yeah. Where did this show come from, the inspiration?
I really wanted to write a show about a date in real time. I went to Sara, she kind of liked the idea, but said, what about if one of them was an angel?
Of course, that made perfect sense
And
to
at
me.
the time, my first reaction was, but actually I'm really glad we ran with it, the way we kind of collaborate with each other and just run with ideas anyway. And I love the show that we've come up with now.
Yeah, it's so fun. And the
What's the style of music?
Yeah. Well, it's folk pop.
Folk pop is how we
Acoustic
describe
folk
it.
pop,
Yeah.
basically, with a bit of touch of rock.
A little bit rocky.
Tiny bit, tiny bit.
How did we approach the writing and development of the show? Well, we had quite an intense writing period, actually, didn't we? We were away for a week together, and in that block of time,
Weird. We did it in
yeah,
Barcelona.
we did it in Spain.
Yeah, we
and
actually
we wrote.
Sorry, go on.
No. I mean, I think we'd come up with the story. I'd come up with the story and the characters before, but actually, so we had the plot of the story, but then actually writing the music for the show, we did in a very intense week.
Yeah, I think we wrote most of the
music in 1 week.
In that 1 week, yeah.
Which is that thing, because it's a very buzzy kind of experience of when you've got two people in the room just firing ideas off each other. The way they say sometimes that people write albums, you know, over 3 days in a country house. It's kind of that. Not quite. It wasn't quite the alcohol fueled in the same way that it is for.
A little alcohol fueled in Barcelona, but only
after we finished.
After we finished.
That is the rule. Got to get to 5 o'clock without a drink.
God, we sound like alcoholics. What we really hope that the audience takes away. Well, first of all, that they take away a great evening's entertainment.
Really fun.
First of all. But also some thoughtfulness about what does love mean, what would you do for love, and some thoughts about loss and choices and redemption slightly, and how to move forward after some.
I think that's it for me. You know, sometimes you only know what the show's about once you've actually written it, although you both know you really want to write it. And it turned out that we'd both come out of quite long-term, difficult relationships. and I think the show is partly about that. It's about moving on, remembering all the really good things, but not being trapped by the past, being able to move on. So it's quite a bittersweet ending, but I hope that everyone comes away from it feeling really uplifted, really proud, uplifted, and kind of ready, like curious about the world and ready for the next challenges.
And hopeful.
And hopeful, optimistic. Yeah, we need a bit of optimism now,
you
know? We need a bit of romance and optimism.
Yeah.
How did our careers begin? Well, Sara, how did they begin?
Well, mine began in a well, actually, I did start singing in a musical at the Arts Theatre in my 20s. Then I was in a girl band. Then I signed to Universal and I wrote for a lot of pop acts in the 90s, travelled around the world, had pop hits all around the world basically. And then Giles.
Slightly boring. I was a playwright. Then actually I went to Sara with a show, the play that I'd written, which I thought would make a great musical. Sara was like,
well, no, I really liked the play, but I didn't.
Wasn't a musical.
I didn't quite see how we could make it into a musical.
But anyway, that got a discussion started, really.
Yeah.
And we started talking about the things that interested us, and we found those ideas where we could collaborate together.
Yeah.
And then we wrote 4 musicals together, and this is the 4th one.
Yeah.
which has had this crazy journey because it was going to be on in 2020, and then of course we had lockdown, and then it was going to be on in 2021, and that was another full start with lockdown and everything else. So 5 years after it was first going to be on,
I know, it's
now
so exciting.
on. It's so exciting.
What keeps us inspired? Well, I get very inspired working with Jai.
I think the creative process is inspiring.
It's really not that easy to find someone that you bounce off creatively that well. You're very special, Giles. So that, and just I think the challenge of starting with nothing. I'm always amazed. You kind of have nothing, and then you create this thing that becomes a tangible thing in the world, whether it's just one song, when I was just doing songwriting, or with the whole musical. You've got this whole body of work. Maybe we all want to leave a legacy, I don't know, you know. But I think my main inspiration is to entertain people, actually.
Yeah.
I love it when people are entertained.
Yeah, that's really lovely. I think entertainment. I think inspiring, being constantly curious.
Yeah.
Like you said, that thing of just being blown away by the talent on display, and also the fact that they're bringing to life something that has only ever been in your head.
Yeah, that's
it's just
that's
amazing.
Yeah.
It's such
I
a
get
privilege
really
to
excited
see
when I see them actually acting out the characters that we've spoken about for
I know.
4 years.
In a way, it's a bit bonkers to think that two people would sit down and write a show that needs someone who can play the guitar really well, sing and act, and you need two of those people. They need to be amazing, they need to have the chemistry together.
And fit the characters.
And we've been blown away by the talent when you audition, and we found those two people.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Bringing to life these
Peter
two characters that before that just existed in our head.
Yeah.
Their voices are, you're going to really, really love it. It's such an intense experience.
It is.
I have to say this, actually, a funny little story. I know we're running over time, sorry, we do like to talk. But basically, some people, when they hear really good music, the hairs on their arms stand up. For me, when someone really nails it, my nose starts running, and it's a totally involuntary reaction. I can't control it. And in this show, there are moments where they're both singing together and my nose is just screaming. And it's not from tears, it's not sad, it's just musically, it's so intense when they really get into it that I'm just...
I know when we're writing, if I've written a good melody or something, because he'll say, oh, my nose is
my nose is going.
Like, right, we'll keep that bit then.
Bring me the Kleenex, my nose is going. Yeah. If we were stranded on a desert island, what would we take? Well, it might be just enjoying the sun and the sea too much, frankly. But seriously, I know what Sara... Actually, let's play this game, like Mr. and Mrs. I'll guess her 3, and she can guess my 3. How about that? I know one of hers because I've been to see it twice with her, and she's in pieces at the end of it.
I am. Every time. I've seen it about 10 times.
Yeah. There was one time there was one time we couldn't get seats. I can't remember why, but we couldn't get seats together. So we went to see the show, but we were in different parts. And then I just looked over at the end, and she's there, just tears, like makeup everywhere, like face red. And the show is Blood Brothers.
Yeah, it gets me every time. I mean, it's not like I don't know what's going to happen. I think when I first saw it, Con O'Neill was in it, I just thought he was brilliant as well.
That's definitely on her list.
Yeah.
Another one on her list, so this is a little cheeky because I probably would know this anyway. I know that Sara really admires Pasek and Paul just because they get that balance of pop and musical theatre. Although you probably go for Greatest Showman, even though that's a film really? Is that a musical? I don't know. And then the third one, okay, I'm stumped. I'll have to guess. I don't know actually, because I know what mine is and I know you would like mine, but okay, what's the third one? Am I right with the first 2?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, what's the third? Because
now you said Grease before.
Okay, what's the third one?
Can I have A Star Is Born?
Yes. Not really, but yes.
I think I'm going to have A Star Is Born. I know that's...
It's a film, but it's still musical theatre.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
a
going to
really
have a Star
good.
is Born because I just think that.
And also, wasn't the remake? I think the remake,
remake.
is so good.
Oh my god, I cried in that as
Yeah.
well.
No, that's a really good remake.
Yeah, that's a tearjerker. And then for you, okay, well, I think Giles, I think, would like to be Danny in Greece. So I think it would have to be Greece, which we think was a musical theatre.
I think it was
before, maybe, but it certainly has been
Yeah,
since. So anyway.
yeah. So Greece, no doubt.
And
about
I
it.
know you would like a Pasek and Paul, but we've
I
already
would,
had that.
yeah.
And then I do know you really love Jesus Christ Superstar.
I do. Recently, actually, I wasn't massive into it before, but I saw the production at Regent's Park, and so good.
Yeah.
Really blew me away. I thought.
And then your third one, I'm a bit stumped on your third one as well.
So am I. Oh, Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Just because it's so well crafted.
Yeah.
It's so well crafted.
Brilliant. Describe the show in 3 words. Can we have entertaining?
Yeah, uplifting,
Or uplifting.
energetic, romantic, sexy, bittersweet,
Okay,
heartfelt.
there's too many.
Okay, of
I
those.
like
It's a word salad at the moment.
Uplifting. Romantic.
Romantic,
Bittersweet.
bittersweet, or you want sexy rather than romantic?
Oh, I don't know. Can we have sexy romantic?
Okay.
Sexy / romantic.
Romance, sexy, sexantic, sexantic, uplifting, and bittersweet.
Yeah.
Where can you see the show?
At the Drayton Arms in South Kensington, and it's on
25th of March to the 29th of March. It's a secret, but the 25th is also my birthday. 25th of March. It is. I know. Isn't that crazy?
night.
On my opening night.
night.
I know. It's bonkers.
Oh,
And actually,
wow.
we've done another show with the same producer,
something else.
and it opened on her birthday. So it's a kind of a weird coincidence. You don't really know the dates the theatre's going to offer you,
No.
but they happen to offer this slot. So yeah, it actually opens on my birthday. So 25th to 29th of March, 7:30 p.m.
7:30. Tickets are selling out brilliantly.
Yes.
So
Don't be
wherever.
surprised, Sara. It's a really good show.
Thank you guys for letting us do your
Yeah, thank you to be
Instagram-
on the curtain. We're so
Instagram
excited.
takeover, and there will be a link somewhere in the bio or in Sara and Giles' bio where you can buy the tickets. So do come along. It's going to be great.
It's gonna be
We're
amazing.
Really excited.
And maybe there'll be an extra little discount code for Beyond the Curtain fans. Don't tell anyone. It's just for you. Just for you.
Can we just say a really quick thank you? We are at
We're at Karma Sanctum, who
Soho
have
in
been
Soho. They've been
amazing.
They really support the creative arts.
Yeah, we've got to have a shout out for Karma Sanctum and for Old Diorama. Both have been massive supporters of artists and creatives when the work is at a very early stage.
Yeah, and basically letting us rehearse here.
Yeah, giving
so
us lots of
it's
space
been amazing.
and support. It's been really,
Yeah.
really wonderful. So thanks
And
to both
a
of
nice
those.
drink.
There's no alcohol in it.
Not yet.
And a big shout out to Penny, our director, who's just brilliant.
And Peter Willoughby and
And
Emma
Emma
McAllister
McAllister.
are stars.
They're going to blow you, if you're there, they're going to blow you away with their voices.
Yeah, come and see it. It's going to be great. See ya.